Trouble is, in the current climate, you're surrounded by the press telling everybody about austerity. What does it mean to us? Well, what it's really going to mean is public spending on things that we want and we need for our community is going to be restricted. So what can we do about it? Well, I'll tell you what all of us could do about it. We can get together and form a group that can actually make the changes happen for our town. And the group that's been formed to actually try and do this is the Linlithgow Community Development Trust.
The Linlithgow Community Development Trust is a membership-based, limited liability company with the objective of delivering sustainable projects that meet the needs and aspirations of the community.
The first project that we've identified is over an 18-acre site out at Kettleston Mains.
Linlithgow Rose Community Football Club has a membership of around 400 male and female players, regularly playing children's, youth and amateur football. Recent times has seen a significant growth in the number of people wishing to participate, and this, along with the lack of quality match and training facilities in the town, has seen the club work in partnership with the Trust to develop a sports and leisure project at Kettleston Mains.
But the 18 acres can provide so much more. There's community allotments that have been suggested, the famous skate park could be built there, running track, facilities for cycling, and even storage and access to the canal for the kayak group.
West Lothian Clarion would really benefit. We think we could work with the Lilithgow Development Trust, because we think we can give a lot to the Development Trust, but we also think the Development Trust could help us. If we could get a 1 kilometre track around the perimeter of the new sports development at Kettleston, it would really boost our activities, because it would be an opportunity for the kids to cycle in a safe, traffic-free environment on tarmac. We think we could be getting the next Chris Hoy or Laura Trott for Linlithgow. They could come from Linlithgow if we could get that track. It would be a fantastic boost to the club.
Employment within Linlithgow is certainly changing and has changed over the past few years. The number of public sector jobs have declined. Sheriff Court has moved away, there's a reduced number of offices now within the county building sector. You've also got the reduction in the number of people employed out at Sun Microsystems, now Oracle. There's lots of independent retail shops on the high street, but beyond that, it needs to encourage young and entrepreneurs to get startups in business going, meet and encourage each other. The Linlithgow Community Development Trust can play a part in that. It can provide some facilities, it could provide access to networking and to some business support sections. So
I think that over the next coming few years, with the age of austerity we're now living in, there will be an increased need for the businesses in the community to play a role in society and in the economic development of a town. Certainly Linlithgow is a prime example of this, where the local authority has been quite supportive over the past few years. I think we'll see that support gradually receding, and the community and the businesses need to step up and take over that role.
On behalf of the Linlithgow Bridge Community Council, we believe Linlithgow is badly needing affordable housing. Affordable housing on the understanding of local authority housing for the young people of the town, to retain the young people in the town and hopefully promote young jobs and opportunities for people to stay in the town rather than having to leave the town to get somewhere affordable to live.
I'd love to see the Linlithgow Community Development Trust really taking on the task of finding out where paths could be connected up to each other so that there's more off-road cycling, like Michael was saying. And one example would be at the leisure centre, the canal goes right by there, it's already off-road, and you could just drop down onto the leisure centre, right into the leisure centre if there was a path rather than steps.
One of the other issues that we are a wee bit concerned about is the health of the loch. There have been some outbreaks of algae called cyanobacteria, which are pretty bad for the health. I know there's been a lot of studies done on the loch, and there was a really good presentation recently to Transition Linlithgow, but we'd like to see a more concerted effort to do something about it and to find out what the root causes are.
Representative of the Linlithgow Union Canal Society, better known as LUX, and we have been around supporting the canal and the town for the last 40 years. We are fully supporting what the Development Trust are doing in the town, and they are looking after the town's future, whereas we are looking after the town's heritage.
The Kettleston Mains project is predominantly about providing facilities for sport and recreation. But there are other requirements that we are already been made aware of that we would like to help facilitate and put together a project. These involve some form of community hub building that could be used by the local organisations, such as the Reed Band for their practicing, some of the youth Air Training Corps and other youth organisations for their regular weekly meetings. It could also be used by the theatre groups for rehearsals, etc. These are ideas that we would look at and would try to marry up to unused assets within the town. And there are unused assets that we could make approaches to the current owners to see whether these could be converted and used for the benefit of the local community.
I feel that one of the major aspects that the Community Development Trust should be looking to develop in the town is the Victoria Halls. It's an eyesore, it's an abomination, to put it bluntly. It's been like that for as long as I can remember, and I think it would be a great opportunity to start a new entertainment venue for the town. It would be a great asset for the young people of Linlithgow, because I know plenty of people that have to go into Falkirk or Edinburgh at the weekends to go to the cinema, to go to shows, and starting something like that in the town would be great for giving young people things to do.
In terms of the Victoria Halls, if it could become an art centre which was able to be used for rehearsal space, for dance, for theatre, for music, that would help the town and have an art centre quite like Perth or Housing Centre in Livingston. Hopefully the Linlithgow Development Trust will be able to help the town and provide a better future for people within the town.
The council can play a role in this, but we also believe the community can play a significant role, and this is where the Community Development Trust comes in.
Nice to see decisions moving back locally, and if I think of my sister who lives in Bavaria and our son who lives in Switzerland, when decisions come to be made about what happens in their villages, their towns, and Andrew in Switzerland is in a town of 5,000 as opposed to 15,000 here, they make decisions locally, they make them by local referenda, they have the local council offices in the town, in the village. So there is a great concentration on what people living in the town actually want to do.
So I would ask you to support the trust, show an interest in the trust, and more importantly, become a member. It won't cost you anything to become a member. You can express your views. There's a huge opportunity here for the town to address the needs of various groups in the town. So please support the trust and join and help us improve Linlithgow.
Any profits generated by the company will be reinvested in further project activity. Membership of the Trust provides you with the opportunity to have a say in the direction, decisions and management of the Trust's activities, as well as allowing you to be kept informed on current and future initiatives. Membership allows you to participate within a group that has the potential to improve access to expertise, experience and funding sources for your project ideas.
So if you would like to be part of this organisation and be part of the changes that are going to occur within the Linlithgow community, fill in an application form. Please put your name down, be part of this organisation and help us change the Linlithgow community.